Hey guys, happy December. I'm Stephanie. Welcome to my health, wellness, things that smell good, whatever I feel like channel. It is my holiday shopping edition of this video. I've been running around and doing a bunch of shopping, and I kind of just want to show somebody what I got in case you're interested. If you know me or are a member of my family, please stop watching this video now, because there's going to be major spoilers and that's just not cool. Just turn it off. Just wait. So what's happened this year is I've really made an effort to try and go to local places, buy local in a lot of cases if I can. There's a Canada Post strike on right now, so that just kind of helped encourage me. But the other thing I did this year is I really made an effort to go to like local makers fairs or craft fairs or like artist markets. And what was really great about that this year is that I found that it was a good experience for me. Like, it was almost like part of the holiday to go. Like, usually there's music playing and there's little snacks you can get, and it just has a festive atmosphere, and it's really put me in the Christmas mood. So that has gone well. I've had to be very careful with my dollar. I have had a very strict list, and had to just not overbuy. Some years I kind of panic and I overbuy, or I buy things and I forget that I bought them. This year I was just very much like, okay, I'm going to get this one thing, and if I can't find this one thing, I'm getting nothing and I'm looking for something else. So I think I've done pretty well. I just have a couple of like gift cards to get and that kind of thing, but yeah. And I gotta say, I did get myself a couple of things too, which couldn't be helped. You probably know that I'm still in this situation where my husband's not working, so money is tight. So the couple of things I got for myself, I did cave a little bit, but I still want to show you because I just want to be totally transparent and honest, and also I really like the things I got. So where should we start? Let's see. I went shopping today to get a couple of things. My great niece and nephew, I only see them once a year. So I just get them a little tiny thing. Their mom doesn't want a whole bunch of stuff in the house. So sidebar, I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. This is David's Tea's perfect mug from a couple years ago. I don't know if you can see it. I really like it because it's got little critters on it. Let's see if I can find a critter. There's like a little bird, and there's some owls on here and stuff, and it's a really pretty mug. And I'm drinking your standard grocery store green tea with a little bit of local honey. Okay, so grandnephew, we just got him a good old like balsa wood little airplane, because I'm going to see him on Christmas Day and he's going to be bored with all the adults sitting around, so his dad can figure out how to put that together. And it was like $8. And then my grandniece, she is she's in that stage, like I think she's in grade 4 right now. I should know. She's in grade 4 right now. So she's in that funny stage where she's not really toys anymore. So I found at this local fair trade shop, it's a little apple. It's actually really cute, made out of like, you know, recycled paper. I don't know if you can see. And then I've got a little stone heart in there, because what kid doesn't love a little tiny box to put little tiny things in, right? What else can I show you? Okay, for my good friend, who's a guy who doesn't like fancy stuff. He doesn't even really want a gift, but he's going on a trip over New Year's. So I got him some smart wool hiker socks, which are actually like super nice. And these are not inexpensive, guys. Like, this was $28 Canadian. Don't even think I got a sale. You can probably get a better deal, but I saw them, they were perfect. So these are for his trip. And then for my stepdad, who also travels a lot, I also got smart wool socks. If anybody's tried these before, I've actually never bought these before, but they just looked like really, really good quality, like the kind of socks that'll last you years. Because when you go on vacation, you take your best socks. Do you know what I mean? Because you're going to walk a lot. You don't want to take a risk. You want to bring the good ones. And then, you know, some standard Purdy's chocolates, which who doesn't like that? Okay. What's next? Let's see. For my husband, and this was on his list, we got a DVD set Battlestar Galactica. The original. Now, I'm in love with the modern series, and he is as well, but this is the OG, like, you know, Lorne Green. It was Lorne Green, right? The OG, like, Cylons and stuff. That's just, he's a really nostalgic guy. He's gonna like that. I haven't tried playing this. If anybody has, let me know. This is a game that I saw advertised that looked kind of fun, and it's called Ransom Notes. So this is actually for the whole family, and it's, you know, those little like word magnets. It's apparently a little bit like Cards Against Humanity, but it is you get like a little chalkboard or something with little magnets, and you have to make up, like with the words you have to make up an answer to a question or something. Looked fun. What else we got here? Okay, so this is the kind of thing that you can only get at a local market. This is by a local musician, Rad Julie, and this is the Rad Guide to Being Rad. And apparently this is all the knowledge in her 40 years that she has compiled. It's rated 14A, and it has stuff like, you know, accentuate the positive. Present discomfort equals future comfort, that kind of thing. And then it gets a little racier in some spots. But I've got that for my niece. What else have I got in here? Okay, this is for my brother and sister-in-law, and this is a beautiful linen dishcloth. And is this a vulture? I think it's a vulture. It's got a beautiful screen printed vulture on it, which is kind of awesome. Also for my niece, from the same Rad person, I got a little wallet. These are made out of recycled couch, like, you know, the Naga hide or whatever that you get on less expensive couches. She recycles those into these little wallets, which I think is awesome. What else have I got in here? Good old charcoal shave bar from a soap company I love called Witchberry Avenue. My brother just recently started shaving again. Yay for him. What else did I get? Let's see here. I'm sorry if this is the like most boring video ever, but I need to look through this stuff. This is a Quantu Eau Surprise sugarless chocolate bar that I got that cost way too much, actually. I had kind of buyer's remorse on that one because I couldn't really afford it, but true story, it was sort of mislabeled on the shelf, and then I didn't notice till I got in the car, so I just my daughter wanted these and picked these out at the local craft fair. So that and like some bone barrettes. Awesome. Okay, what else do we got? Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Hang on. Okay. This was really hard to find. My daughter came back from a craft fair and she was like, oh my God, there were these beautiful earrings there and I fell in love with them, but I couldn't afford them. They were like handmade silver or whatever. And she just showed me, she flashed me a picture of them. And I was like, okay, I've got to find those earrings again, right? To get her for Christmas. And so I had to go back and like forensically look at that craft fair and find out which artists had jewelry, and then like stalk their Instagrams trying to find the person whose jewelry this possibly could have been. And I ended up finally finding the artist. And then that exact day, that artist on their Instagram posted, hey, I'm going to be at this other market, like in a different city. So I got in my car, drove to I pre-texted this artist and said, do you have these earrings? Are these you? Just before I drove to another city. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to be there. And I'm like, hold them for me. So Do you want to see what I drove very far and spent a month trying to find? They're actually, they're really lovely. So these are handmade by a silver artist. And I don't think the stones are expensive. They're maybe onyx, but these are like hand hammered silver. I hope she likes them. She picked them out. That's been the kind of fun thing I've been doing this Christmas, is like really trying to nail it in terms of like surprising people, and I've been having a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Hang on. This is a good one. So again, for my brother and sister-in-law, it's hard to get them gifts. They're really cool people, but they like have everything they need. Do you know what I mean? But they have like kind of funky tastes like I do. And I went to a witch's market, which had, it was like a Christmas market, but with witchier stuff, which was awesome. It's also where I got the bone barrettes and that kind of thing. This is by a local stained glass artist. And I just love this. Let's see if I can feature this appropriately without breaking it. Let's not break it. Okay, this little guy is kind of trapped. This is meant to go in the corner of your window, right? Be mounted. There's actually a little spider. There's a little spider hanging off of it. This is stained glass. Let's see if we can show like how pretty that is. One of a kind, you know? I'm really excited by this. I want one for myself, but I showed great restraint and I bought it for somebody else instead. For my daughter, who's currently in college, I got a book by one of my favorite poets, T.S. Eliot. Okay. If you took English in university or college, you may have had to read a little T.S. Eliot. And I wanted to get it for her. She really likes poetry, so we got that. This is a candle company, a local candle company that I really like. They're called Lucky You Candle Company. Soy wax candle. This particular one is blue spruce and vetiver. They do some really interesting scents, you know, like they have a London fog one. They have a couple different tree scents. It was nice to get a tree scent that really feels like cool and outdoorsy, and not sort of that. I'm really turned off by that usual just generic balsam. This is not that. This is like a little bit more of a sophisticated scent, so I think she's really gonna like that. Okay. My other daughter, who's upstairs, so we're gonna like lower our voices, take a sip of tea. She really wants to get into making her own bracelets, but kind of that pony bead style that apparently is like, I don't know, trending. I ended up getting from Amazon a whole like jewelry making little box set, as well as like just a ton of beads. Like I can't even show you this whole thing because it's just like, you know, I just went nuts and I ordered her, like I've got the thread and I've got little letter beads, and then I've got this little box. So if you're looking for an idea for somebody in the teenager range, getting them stuff to make bracelets and just letting them be creative, I don't know, I think she's gonna really like this. I also got her like some little containers that are just stackable that she can put things in. So that's kind of her big gift. There's actually like a whole box of it. It's a whole unit, so I'm not pulling it all out. What else can I show you? Oh yeah. We went to the toy fair, and just for nostalgia's sake, I got this for my husband. It was like $5. I don't even know what year. Can we tell what year this is from? Anyway, it features Gull in the family, and the reason I got it is it still has the intact unfolded gatefold in the back. Unfolded. So, oh yeah, again, for my oldest daughter, I got, she actually wanted this, and then I snuck back and got it again, and it's an art print, and some of the proceeds go to charity for women's health, so that's pretty cool. And what else did I get? What else did I get? I got a book for my husband. Yeah, I got a couple other things, but those were sort of the most unique ones, so I won't show you everything. I will say I've had this stuff next to my desk here, and we have this sign, and we always put this on top of our pile of Christmas stuff. And it's kind of a family joke, but like I drew this in a hurry at one time just on this envelope, and now it's just part of our Christmas lore, right? Like, you don't look under this sign because I can't hide all this stuff. Um, what else? Okay, so what did I get for myself? I got this for my daughter's stockings, and I could not resist getting myself a pair as well. So these are the Soulmate socks. I don't know if you've ever seen these. They're cool because they're a pair of socks, but each sock, like they're color coordinated, but each sock is slightly different. And mine has a goat. These are mine. Santa's gonna put these in my stocking. Yes, I'm doing that. Because I had another pair that I bought maybe 7, 8 years ago, and they're just wearing out now. Like, I'm finally getting holes in them that I can't fix. So that is how long these socks last, and they're super soft. And it says they're sustainably sourced, they're ethically made, proudly crafted in USA from recycled fibers at our family-owned mill. So this is like one of those lifetime pair of socks. You can tell I like socks. Okay, so Stephanie got that for herself. Also, I have been on a Bath and Body Works no-buy. I have been fantastic. I'm down to like just a little grouping of candles I have left, and I've almost gone through all of my lotion. So when they had a total body care sale, which means like all the body care is like $6.95 Canadian. I think it's like $5 US. I caved because they brought back this scent, which is Magic in the Air, and this is my Christmas time scent. It's got like a kind of a warm gourmand, bit of almond. I think it's got, but there's like something powdery and sort of ethereal about it. So yeah, I spent like $7 on myself for this. And then the other thing I got that no joke, had been on my list for a year, and I went to a market and I saw her and I had been looking for it for a year, is this serum from a local company called Salish Sea Botanicals. Okay, this is just one of their serums. I don't know if you can see that. I can't read all the ingredients because it's absolutely minuscule, but I literally talked to the owner across the table as I was purchasing this, and she was telling me all the things in it, and it's got all the usual like good oils, and I think it's got sea buckthorn in it, it's got plum in it, and it's got bakuchiol, which is the latest kind of buzzword in anti-aging, which is meant to be a retinol alternative. This is my 50th birthday present to myself. It's not quite my birthday. It is at the beginning of 2025, so I decided since I'm turning 50, I get the Fancy Face serum, and this was only $46. And if you buy Fancy Face stuff, you know that's nothing. That's nothing for the amount. I think this is like, 30 grams, 30 mils. I don't know, 30. It's 30. This is beautiful. I put it on and it just sinks right in, and I'm using it as an under eye serum. I'm using it as an all over serum. I think I'll link to it below because I would like to send her like, lots of activity so that you can go look at it yourself. But it's just like a really light kind of oil that just sinks in beautifully. So smells incredible. Smells like rose petals and tons of other good stuff. So forgive me. This is the problem with Christmas shopping, is that you're out and you're shopping and then you see things. But yeah, let me know like how you started your Christmas shopping. What is your usual strategy? Do you make a list? Do you just go out and like look for things that kind of feel right? Do you have a lot of people to shop for? I have a lot of people in my family, and I'm very lucky to have so many people that I love so much. So it's one of my favorite things. No matter how much money I have, I will never stop giving Christmas gifts because it just brings me the joy of the season, basically. So I'll be back again, guys. Thanks for your patience with me as always. I know I'm not posting a lot, and you know, we're all busy right now, but I enjoyed making this video, and I thank you for watching. Take care.